Have you ever thought about starting up your own YouTube channel? I'd like to share some of the things I discovered while starting up my YouTube channel, about how to start up your own YouTube channel and what you need to know about YouTube. Hi, my name is Joy. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always returning to watch my videos, watch other of my content, and subscribe. Disclaimer, I only decided to do this video because a few people reached out to me personally asking about YouTube and how they could possibly start up their channel and what they need to know about YouTube. That is why I decided to I put up a poll on YouTube. Not many people responded, but I had people reach out to me personally in my DMs, and I just thought to make a video on it. Notice how I'm not making videos like how to get your first 1,000 subscriber, how to grow your channel and all that. I am only giving the basics because I personally am still trying to grow my channel. So this is a huge disclaimer there, because somebody who is not aware or does not know about this might just come to the comment section and just say, oh, why are you making a video on how to start YouTube and all that, when yourself you're not really established on YouTube. I've been a while on YouTube now, and I've discovered certain things about YouTube, and those are the things I'll be sharing with you guys in this video. Contrary to the advice of some YouTubers, I think when starting up a YouTube channel, the first thing you need to do is to do your research. Some might agree with me and others might not. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube, and some of them, when giving advice, they're just like, you just need to start, you don't need much. True, you don't need much, but one of the things I wish I had done before starting up YouTube officially was to do proper research. Yes, I did research, but my research was not, for a very long period of time. And I know you cannot discover YouTube in one day or in 1 week or in a month. It takes time, and even as you open up your channel, you continue to discover things. I'd like to share some of the things I discovered while starting up my YouTube channel, and I feel like this video will help new YouTubers, young YouTubers like me, because this is very practical and it is coming from the horse's mouth. So I feel like you'll be able to relate. Now, it's not like the big YouTubers that that are giving you guys advice. I know how it is here, because I have started my channel from 0 subscribers, and now I'm at 102, definitely. So maybe before this video comes out, I might have more subscribers, but I'll just be sharing with you guys how it is in reality, how it is really, because I know how it is. When I started up my YouTube channel at first, I wish I had done more research, because that way I would have been more prepared mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and all round, because it kind of prepares you for what you want to go into. One of the most important things when starting YouTube is research. Do research, make sure you gather enough information, just make sure you are knowledgeable about YouTube and what YouTube entails. I started off YouTube without knowing what it requires to get monetized, and it's of recent that I just got to know how monetization works and some other things real time, watch hours, and some other things like that. So please make sure you do your research, study the algorithms, and so when starting up your YouTube channel, true, you need a phone, and you don't really need much like lightning and all that. But personally, when I started off my YouTube channel, I got a ring light, and that is because I wanted to make sit down videos, and I just wanted I wanted something that could hold my phone. Just get a ring light, probably the smallest size, and a power bank, and you are good to go. So make sure you have a good phone, and when I mean good phone, it doesn't have to be iPhone 11 Pro Max or iPhone whatever. And basically just have a good phone, a good memory, and a good stand. Basically, one thing I would say when starting up a YouTube channel is finding your niche. Up until now, I have tried some other things or some other niches like cooking, and I wanted to go into some other things like reaction videos, which I might still do later on in this channel. But I wanted to do some other things, not until I found vlogging, lifestyle, and faith, which is what I'm currently doing. So please, when starting up your YouTube channel, make sure you know what you want to do. It's okay to test waters. I've heard a lot of YouTubers saying they started off at first as probably making makeup content, and later they ventured into something else eventually. So make sure you try a lot of niches if you are not sure at first, and if you know what you want to do, that's fine. You can just go into it. And yeah, another thing you need to know about YouTube is that value comes first before monetization. In the later part of this video, I'll be giving you guys a trick, or what I call it an expo, on how you can, build your channel and basically start up your channel. I'm learning a whole lot of things, so I will share with you guys in the later part of this video. This particular idea of knowing that value comes first before monetization is something that I recently discovered. I'm learning currently about it, so I don't really have much to say concerning this, but all I know is that value comes first before monetization. Firstly, I was, somehow crazy about monetization, but now I have begun to learn that value comes first before monetization. The value you give, what value are you giving to your audience, giving out time in exchange for monetization. So value comes first, your audience comes first. Which brings me to my next point: know your whys and what you want to do on YouTube. I already established, the what, which is your niche, what you want to specialize in or on. So know your whys. Why are you doing YouTube? Is it just to have a fan base, or to have a community, to grow a family, or you want to give out value, or you want to get your channel monetized? So know why you want to do YouTube, and believe me, if you know why you want to do YouTube, you are constantly reminded, or every time you are swaying out of your whys, you are being brought back to your consciousness. And this is something that helps me even as a young YouTuber, because every time I feel like my channel is not growing, or every time I feel like I'm losing passion for YouTube, I'm losing the drive, I am simply reminded why I started YouTube. So let that ring a consciousness in your head each time you feel like you are losing the drive for YouTube and all that. Another thing you need to know about YouTube is that aside from content, you need packaging. And this is something I recently discovered. I'm working on it. When I mean packaging, yes, you have a good content and your content is great. The intent of your content is superb, but you need to have a good packaging, your thumbnail, topic of your video, and all that good stuff. This is something that I just recently learned, or I'm still learning, how to edit YouTube thumbnails. And yeah, you could use apps like Canva. There are other apps you could also use to edit your YouTube thumbnails, just to make it easier for you. Depends on what works for you, but currently I'm using Canva, and you don't necessarily have to use Canva Pro. You might just use the free Canva option there, and you have all you need to make your videos work. And later on you can get the Canva Pro and spice up your game. When starting up your YouTube channel, you need to know about editing. Personally, for me, how I was able to navigate through editing, I didn't learn it, but you can go up on YouTube and search for how to edit YouTube videos, apps that you could possibly use. But personally, I use InShot. InShot is like my best for now. InShot is beginner friendly and it is just easy to use. It just makes my work easier, so I would recommend InShot for a start. Another thing I would say you need to do when starting up your own YouTube channel, this is also part of the first point I established, which is research. After deciding what you want to create on YouTube or the niche you want to focus on, go on YouTube and search for other content creators that have done that particular thing. Recreate what they have done. And when I say recreate what they have done, I'm not saying copy what they have done exactly how it is on their on their channel, do all they have done, but take steps that they have taken. Make sure you watch their videos. If you need to make adjustments on your own channel, make sure you do that, and just follow what they do. Basically let them inspire you on how you create your videos, and I feel like it will just give you a guide on what your content will look like. I'd like to establish, because I want to keep this video really short, because I'm not yet a professional, and this is not a professional advice. I'm not giving any professional advice. It is just my own experience and what I think you should do when starting up a YouTube channel, things that I did and things that I did not do, which I later discovered on. So the last thing I'd like to establish is that when starting up your YouTube channel, you need to take your small community serious. And this is something I'm learning. I'd say that I'm learning it the hard way. It's kind of like hard positioning your mind that okay, you have a small community of subscribers, followers, or whatever you might call it. You just have like a small community being dedicated towards them, and the content you put out there. it's kind of like hard. I know everybody wants to have millions, thousands of subscribers and thousands of views. It's kind of like puts you in a difficult spot when you make a content and it doesn't blow up and thousands of people don't watch it. But it's fine anyways. I think this is something I'm learning, easy or hard way, I don't know, but I'm learning to communicate with my followers, be dedicated with them, and even with this small community I have, manage it effectively. Because I feel like if you cannot manage your small community right now, there's no how you'll be able to manage tons of people, millions of people. Some of the big YouTubers I subscribe to, big YouTubers out there who are making millions. I don't know how much they earn, but I believe or I suppose that they are making it. So there was this particular YouTuber, Nello. Okay, you can go and check her channel up. I checked her content and I had to like scroll back, way back to when she started YouTube, and I discovered that she started YouTube 10 years ago, and at first she wasn't consistent, but later she was consistent, and she has made up to like 800 and something videos, almost 1 million. And I was amazed. How would someone do YouTube for 10 years of consistent posting? At first I observed that she wasn't consistent, but later she was consistent. I'm like, wow, tell me why she will not be verified on YouTube. So I feel like it works differently for everybody. Whatever works for you works for you. So guys, the tip I wanted to share with you guys is an app that I recently discovered, which has been helping me, and the name of the app is VidIQ. I'm going to drop a link somewhere in the description box, so that you can go and check it out and probably download their app and just go through their lessons, because believe me, it is very helpful, and you get to learn a lot of things beginning as a new YouTuber, or maybe you are already a YouTuber and experienced one at that. So you still learn a lot of things. There are a lot of things you learn. You learn about algorithm and some other things like that. So I'll drop a link so you can go check them out and can thank you later. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. If this video has been helpful, make sure you drop a comment if you enjoyed it and subscribe. Don't go anywhere. I'll see you guys on my next one.